What's up, guys? This is my first funded account trade. I also took this trade on my live account also, but most of all, this is one of the worst trades I think I've ever taken. I'm gonna put it straight. Like, this is embarrassing. It genuinely is embarrassing talking about it. But shit, here to learn is what it is, and I don't even know. The first thing I just want to say is I got bias completely wrong. The correct bias here, which I basically saw soon as I took this trade. Like, I wasn't really concentrating when I took this trade because I was working, so I was a little bit like, I don't know. I didn't pay enough attention at all. Bro, it's not been good. These past couple days, past couple trades, whatever, I've not been paying enough attention. I haven't been like, I don't know. I'm just whatever. But so the correct bias would be in this case Asian session manipulation. As you can see, we took out like this low, that low, that low. And we go on to the 4 hours so you can actually see. Well, we took out, okay, we took out this 4 hour low. We took out this hourly low. These equal lows, and was it equilibrium? No, I'm being stupid. All right, okay. Yeah, we just. Oh god, I'm yawning. Pretty much, Asian session took out a lot of liquidity. This should have been the first sign that, like, why the fuck are we shorting it? And then after that, London session swept Asia session lows, which is like, that's a lot of sell side manipulation giving us a bullish bias. But instead, we saw London session sweep this 1 hour high, and that was our manipulation that we took a short off, which is just like, just stupid. Because this trade, I was looking more like, I think this is what kind of like brainwashed me almost. I was looking for targets rather than what had previously happened. But like, obviously you don't want to just look at what previously happened, but you don't want to also just look at targets. You want to have like a mix of both. In this case, the first thing I saw is, oh, liquidity is really far away. We're not bullish. Like, we can't be bullish. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Basically, they're all 4 hour draws in liquidity. That'll be my target. Okay, we're looking for manipulation. Oh yeah, 1 hour high that got swept. Yeah, we're going shorts. See, that was my mindset. It was rushed. I didn't think through enough. I should have just seen all this manipulation. Most likely, we're not going to carry on lower. Um, we could have taken a trade. Like, we could have taken a long in this case. To be honest, I think the ideal for this day is just not taking a trade at all, because I feel like, although if we did look for longs from this, as we swept Asia lows from here, if we look for breaker structure, to be fair, this is quite late in the day, but we had that high, yeah. So we didn't have a breaker structure until this candle closing above this high and inversing this. But at 12:45, I don't really want to take a trade, so I'll probably wait for New York session, and tapped into an imbalance, broke structure around here. Let me select that and look if it's possible, if long was possible. I guess technically, yeah, we could have, from tapping. This is where we tapped in. I'm sure there'll be a 1 minute break of some sort here. Yeah, okay, look. So we could have taken longs from this point and set our stops this low, 2 pips, I know, roughly that low, and then targeted, yeah, at the bottom of this BPR 1 to 6, and we would have won it. But does that, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like that's like a strong enough trade for me. I don't really want to be taking that trade. If I'm going to be targeting something, I am going to have some sort of liquidity there. We didn't have, no major draws in liquidity except from this London high, which, I don't know, we're too close to it to call that our target. And the fact, maybe if we had a 1 hour high somewhere in around here, that would have made it. Oh my god. Oh, sorry. That would have made it easier if we had at least a 1 hour high, but we didn't. So that's basically the lack of a target is the reason why we shouldn't have taken a long, and the lack of just strength in bias is the reason we shouldn't have taken the shorts. I don't know. Yeah, it was a bit annoying because that, I just focused on targets rather than like reacting. Yeah, I was predicting that we wanted to take out these lows rather than reacting to this manipulation. And you can't just react because in this case, maybe that sometimes we do go lower and reacting, you go for longs and it actually ends up going down and you lose that. That's so main takeaway from this trade recap is to not solely react and to not solely predict, but instead have a good mixture of both. And yeah, hopefully that is something you guys can apply to your trades. Comment down below if you took a trade today, whether you took a similar trade to me, whether you were looking for shorts, and then the mistakes you made. Put a little mini trade recap down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, help a lot, and go follow my TikTok. I will put everything in the description down below, well, because I post everything on TikTok pretty much like twice a day. I'm on there, everything on my story. So this sort of trade, I think I posted my bias around halfway through London session. I post everything that started London session. So I'm pretty sure I said I'm going to wait till New York session. And then something at the start, I was posting what my manipulation was. Oh, now 15-minute break structure, and this is what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for. I go through my trades live, step by step, on my stories, on TikTok, do mini trade recaps, do absolutely everything on there. So go check that out. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.